After 10 or 20 years, God makes it so it's more blessed to support the celebrity photographers who work outside of slave trade, the celebrity producers, makeup artists, stylists outside of the brothel with the viral club activity, sleeping with prostitutes for reals. Because you could be raped homeless working minimum wage when you're sick and you cannot be able to do it because you would need surgery after 10 years. And it's more supportive if it were you to be able to make $1,200 once a week, or $400 and $600 and $200 for a model rate of $150 per hour, but it's also an agency rate of the city, city and suburbia if you work full-time. And who don't sleep with anyone for a job get the most. That's really it. That's why God called me to shoot with people who shoot prostitutes, if they're celebrity photographers who also shoot Miss California or whatever, but they would delete prostitution reels and pay them the rate that's beneath the ones who don't sleep with prostitutes for a job. And the one I'm saying no to e-commerce for $1,200 jobs once a week, or to $4,000 unrecognizable jobs in Torrance in 3 hours of traffic, because I have to do only an hour of sitting or standing right now, and clients so they can shoot with photographers for $125, but it's really $1,000 per selfie, and they can't work for less of a rate. So it's really, really important, and they need support for that. I'm healing so I can breathe. So I'm doing weights and I'm like totally making it so that I can breathe, because you have to believe in survival and you can't accept the devil's provision for any food, sex, or money outside of God's will. So it's really important for a lingerie model to always be able to be one, but they can't hurt themselves and you can't push your body to the limit. And it's important for people to support their families, to let them live at home when they get sick. And they're actually supposed to be able to have the celebrity magazine for sales being a and see their family for the past 20 years, and they're in Europe or something and they're exploited and they just have to be paid to be a client. It's so important because like I know of so many girls I've worked with who have not had family. Dogs have to be $150 per hour, but it's just the fact that supermodels are supposed to work for $80,000 for a week on vacation every week of their life, but they're supposed to work for $1,200 jobs every day, and it's actually $80,000 by law. So they get $80,000 because it's so important, because they're sex trafficked in between checks if they don't have family support, or they don't have a parent who can pay because they have a single parent who can't pay or something. So all over the world they can't. I could be pregnant right now and married, but it's just not meant to be. This is a seatbelt and it's very fashionable on Amazon. But just so you know, that's a model rate for selfies, and catalog would still get to heal and be a model, and the other ones could die. So they have to be able to have a lot of support. And it can't worship marriage at all, because like the married ones would still be able to be a model and get the hot girl role in an A-list film. And I said no to that, to book catalogs for $1,200 because I want a better rate. But it's like, anyway, I love my family. This dress is from Amy. My sister is the most beautiful real estate broker on the planet. And she had 2 kids by my age, but it's different for everyone. They're paid according to the law. I love you, God. Thank you for blessing me my whole life. Thank you for blessing everyone so it gets better and better and better. Happy 4th of July. Believe everyone's paid. I love you, Jesus. Thank you for paying all the models all around the world who won for their country, and all the ones who traveled internationally underneath them. Thank you, God, for paying the producers their checks. Thank you, God. They have one soulmate since praying for their soulmate since childhood. Someone outside of the brothel, someone in their own community from America with an American accent, someone all-American. In God's perfect timing, where God orchestrated becoming more and more successful with being on camera every day for 20 years. They're models for the rest of their life, but they have acting too and producing. Referral-based investments.